Reuben Sim went out into the open while stating his opinions on furries. This has caused a huge uproar into the furry community with a lot of backlash. Hello everyone, Dander here and welcome. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Reuben Sim and how I view Reuben Sim and how he views furries. Anyways, enough chit-chatting, let's get straight to the video. As y'all may know, Reuben Sim is a Roblox YouTuber who goes and makes content on YouTube, exposing Roblox's terrible moderation, and some other random Roblox content. As of last year, he was facing a lawsuit of $1.6 million for apparently sending threats to Roblox employees. Reuben Sim responded with a video backing his claims, which actually saved his channel and the rest of his social media. Reuben Sim is very important to the Roblox community and exposes the corruption of Roblox moderation by going out and reporting any inappropriate decals, exposing Roblox game developers, and much more. And despite helping out with the Roblox community, there's one thing Reuben Sim absolutely hates, and that is furries. Now, as of recently, Reuben Sim started to make a tweet, quote tweeting a furry exposing them for kidnapping a 13-year-old and crossing state lines with him. Police say they met through Roblox. There was an Amber Alert suspect who was charged with kidnapping and resisting arrest, and later on, Reuben Sim made a tweet stating, "I unironically hate furries. They're disgusting dicks. They're annoying, and they... If I were president, I'd establish FEMA camps to have them all rounded up and grounded up into dog food, and they probably like it." They then make a tweet saying, "My favorite part about making tweets like this is it makes all the furry coomers come crawling out of the woodwork so I can block them and remove them from my fan base," which is exactly what he did. Then the next day later, he makes this tweet. "After seeing some of the interactions I've gotten over the past 24 hours, I've decided I now not only support banning furries from all spaces, but also denying them financial opportunities and possibly even healthcare." After making such tweets, all the furries literally came out as Reuben Sim predicted, and they all started to cancel Reuben and wanted to get him banned off of Twitter, which is exactly what happened. He got banned from Twitter by furries. Now, there's something I need to address about the furry community with how he views the fandom versus how the fandom actually is. I'm pretty sure I've explained on this channel about the furry fandom and what a furry is, but if you're new to the channel, the furry community is mostly made up of people who dress up in fursuits and interact with each other as a hobby. It is a very wholesome community with very wholesome people, but Reuben Sim hates furries and only furries, as he stated.
"We accept all sexualities here, except for furries. We don't accept those. If you're a furry, unsubscribe. I'm serious. That's not a joke. I will take the financial hit if it means not having furries in my fan base."
That leaves this question: why does Reuben Sim hate furries? Well, it is due to his past interactions with them, including the recent one with the Roblox community, which causes him to have the assumption that all furries are bad and they groom kids and stuff. Now let's show the clip of what he thinks when he views the fandom.
Furry. You see, this is what I think of when I hear the word furry. I think of vor group, furry vor, fart inflation diaper. I think of baby furs. I think of diaper furs. I don't think of nice people making art and hanging out at cons.
He has a lot of valid points. Like, I can agree with Ruben on this, especially when you got people like Hypnotist Sappho ruining the fandom as a whole, or other bad apples in the fandom, or even some furry content creators who use thirst traps for their thumbnails and their videos, or wear anything that related to any NSFW acts or so. Literally anyone who's googling what a furry is, anyone who's a normal person just scrolling through Twitter or YouTube after they look up what a furry is in the search bar and they see this, they will make the assumption that this is what furries do and only do in the entire fandom, and that they groom kids and do dogs and stuff. Like, that's the only assumption, that they'll just jump into that conclusion that, oh, furries like to, and they don't view it as a wholesome community. Like, I can see why they assume that all furries are like this. I really don't like it when some people don't have shame to be open to any fetishes within the community, like out in a public space or so. Like, that's something that should be kept in a private matter. And with Hypnotist Sappho making the coming out video a year ago, that video went viral, and a huge majority of furries and non-furries saw the video. And anyone who goes and clicks on that video and watches it, they'll get the assumption that all furries are like this, when in reality, they are not. There's only just a few in the fandom that are like this. The reality of the matter is, yes, there are some bad apples in the fandom, and that the furry community is against groomers and zoos, but not all furries are like this. And most of my friends are furries, and furries are some of the nicest people I have ever met. Anyways, Reuben Sim even came out with an apology video saying sorry to the furry fandom, but it's actually a video from 6 years ago that he just retitled and changed the thumbnail, and it's just him playing Roblox with some music in it, and it just gives me the impression that he is trolling the fandom. I personally don't have anything against Reuben Sim, even though he doesn't like furries. He has made a lot of tweets against furries. Reuben Sim is actually very helpful to the Roblox community and does a lot better job at Roblox moderation than Roblox themselves. Like, he carries the Roblox moderation. And if he has that kind of opinion on furries, that is fine. We all have different opinions on different things. And for all of the bad experiences that Reuben Sim has had with all the bad furries, and he's only encountered bad furries in the fandom, so I can really see why he is like this to furries, and make the assumption that all furries are like this. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I have decided to stick with commentary as I made a poll on the community post, and the majority of you guys have voted for commentary. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. That really helps me out with growing my channel. I also have a Discord server if you all want to join my community and be a part of it. It's a place where you could chit chat and make some new friends within my community. Anyways, I hope to see you all later. Bye!